What's the deal, BeatDrop family? This is your boy Sleep with BeatDropTv, and I'm gonna get to know y'all while y'all get to know me. Now, today we got Baby B Braids and Hood War Stories, man. Shout out to Hood War Stories, man. So today's topic is about Baby B Braids, man. We're gonna just go ahead and jump right into the video, man. Hit that like, comment, that subscription button, man. Turn on your post notifications, gang.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of Baby B Brazy. DeAndre L. Bonner was born on February 15th, 1991, in Los Angeles, California. He grew up on Figueroa near 109th, in the heart of the Denver lanes. Brazy came from a large family, with him being the only boy. No brothers. The male influences he had in his life were all gang members, and that's who raised him. It would be inevitable that he joined the set at just the age of 12. Brazy got his official put on in the backyard with his mom watching.
He got his official put on at 12, so he was in the back squabbling at 12 with his mama watching. Damn, so it's just in the family, man. Mama was a gang member, shit. He was a gang member, so mama watch him in the back squabbling, getting his put on, But
from the start, he was rocking out with B Brazy every day, making significant contributions for his set. B Brazy took him under his wing and saw himself in him. He decided to change his name from Lil Act Up to Baby B Brazy. In his rookie season, Baby B Brazy did more than just defend his territory, which stretches from 105th to 120th Street, between Vermont and the 110 freeway. He constantly played on the offense, allegedly getting his shots up against their main enemy. The Denver lane's arch enemies are the Hoovers, and it's not a secret. Brazy would venture in the Hoovers' turf with multiple guns, looking for somebody to chip. He'd even stop and take a pick in the heart of their territory.
that takes some nuts, man, to be standing on somebody's block, man, where these niggas is known to be trailing, motherfuckers to be hiding in a motherfucking house, apartment, car, anything like that, and be sending shots. Motherfuckers just standing on their block saying fuck they hood and everything, man. So, they got some nuts to do that, man, but Baby B Braids is one of them ones.
Posted online and make them aware he was looking for them. By the time his big homie got killed in 2003, he allegedly scored on the Hoovers a multitude of times. His activity would land him in and out of YA. Inside, he would fight any and everybody, leading him to his first adult case. In 2010, he was charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer, 1 count of assault and battery with a great bodily injury, 1 count of illegal use of tear gas weapons, and 1 count of custodial possession of a weapon. At 18, he'd be sentenced to 2 years in the state prison. He'd be released in 2011 after serving almost a year. Around the same time, Baby Hangout was killed. This really turned Brazy up more than he already was. He was determined to make it a hot summer for the Hoovers.
So they think that the Hoovers was responsible allegedly for killing this homie, and that's what make motherfuckers turn up in the streets. It's like, it be all fun and games. We just cooling in the streets and y'all just, pile in and motherfucking getting money and everything's going good. When you lose a homie, man, that's when everything and all that good, all that bottle popping, weed smoking, that's when all that shit. And it's real serious, man. Motherfuckers got to get on demon time, man. So they said Brazy had to turn up on these motherfuckers. And I'm just telling y'all the reason why we here, man. Y'all got to do your homework on Baby B Brazy, man. He real notorious, man.
Stay out of jail until 2015, where he ended up catching a robbery charge. On September 16th, 3 men allegedly broke into a house, but got caught after a police helicopter spotted their getaway vehicle. A neighbor saw a man head to the back of a house, thought it was suspicious, and called police at 12:17 p.m. The suspects left in a white Jeep Cherokee. The helicopter saw the SUV in the area of Sierra Madre Boulevard. Officers pulled over the Cherokee on Hill Avenue, near the 210 freeway. They detained the men in the SUV. Jewelry and a computer taken from the house were found in the vehicle. Baby Brazy, Kendall Means, and Jay Sean Roche were arrested on suspicion of residential burglary. They were booked at the Pasadena jail. About a month later, Brazy would put up a $50,000 bail and was back out on the streets of Los Angeles with a vengeance. Brazy takes his gangbanging very seriously. He's a part of the 10% of gang members who are active in the field. This group consists of the shooters, who live to put in work on their enemies. In 2016, at the top of the year, he set out to inflict as much force as he could on his main rival. On January 17th, 2016, Brazy and his co-defendant Cedric stole a vehicle at gunpoint. Approximately 35 minutes later, they used the stolen vehicle to perpetrate a drive-by shooting at several people standing in front of a liquor store, wounding Elliot. The liquor store was in the territory of the Hoovers. Brazy would post this on his Facebook a day after the carjacking and shooting. A month later, on February 21st, 2016, Nathaniel and Letitia were driving north on San Pedro when another vehicle pulled up on the passenger side and Brazy allegedly opened fire. Nathaniel was struck multiple times. His Tahoe crashed into a parked vehicle. Nathaniel was taken to a hospital where he was
Damn, man. That's crazy. It said Braze was out there chipping shit, man. You feel me? That nigga was turning niggas' TVs off, my nigga. That nigga was putting belt to ass, man. Damn, man. Braze is one of them niggas, man. Y'all give me y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. Y'all think he was one of them niggas? Y'all think this is all cap? This all allegedly, but y'all give me y'all thoughts in the comment section.
pronounced dead.
Tired of having to stream in
Oh shit, we got
720p
an ad,
in
y'all.
StreamYard or having to pay more
Oh
to get
shit.
1080p quality? We got you.
There we go.
A day after that murder, Braze would share this to his Facebook account. A month after that, Braze and Cedric would get into a shootout with some Crips. The duo approached several Crips and displayed their handguns. Someone in that group fired at the two, and Braze allegedly returned fire. No one was injured. A day later, around 1 p.m., Braze bust down the door of a motel room and robbed a man at gunpoint. Allegedly, the man was a trick, and the 3-0 foe might have been in on the play.
She was definitely in on the play. You know the 304 gonna set the nigga up, man. Come on. The tricks is the easiest niggas to set up, man. Come on, man. That's what known knowledge, man. These 304s are setting niggas up, tricks up, ballers up, anybody. These bitches don't give a fuck as long as they get their money and they fix, they good.
10 hours later, at around 11:20 p.m., Stephen Johnson Jr., also known as Stilo, from the 8 Trey Hoovers, was standing on the 800 block of 88th Street when Braze and Cedric walked up and fired multiple shots in his direction.
Damn.
Stephen was struck and fell to the sidewalk, while the gunman got into a Benz SUV and drove east on 88th Street. Stephen had been shot 5 times and was pronounced dead at the scene.
Nigga, when Braze was out, nigga, you ain't even standing on your block, nigga. That's crazy. He was going through tearing the ops up, nigga. If you out, don't, nigga, if you ain't got no gun on your hip, nigga, don't come outside, nigga. You better go to the mailbox with it. Braze was out there blicking shit on the set.
Police found numerous spent ammunition cartridges at the scene. At approximately 12:07 a.m., less than an hour after Stephen was killed, a deputy sheriff in his patrol car observed a vehicle make a left turn without signaling. Intending to initiate a traffic stop, the deputy followed the vehicle into the parking lot of an apartment complex on San Pedro. The apartment complex was approximately a 10-minute drive from 88th Street, where the shooting took place. Once in the parking lot, the deputy saw another vehicle, a silver Mercedes, backing out of a parking stall. As the deputy got out of his patrol car, 3 black males got out of the Mercedes and ran away, leaving the doors open. Less than a minute later, the driver of the Mercedes got out and ran over to the area where the apartment complex trash receptacles were. The deputy followed and saw the driver, later identified by the deputy as Cedric, place a black object on the ground. The deputy and his partner detained Cedric, and the deputy located a pistol at the spot where he had seen Cedric drop the black object.
That's when Cedric just fucked up.
Was loaded with .40 caliber rounds. Having detained Cedric, the deputy and his partner searched the Mercedes. They found a plastic bag with 5 live .380 caliber rounds and an expanded .380 caliber casing lying on top of the windshield wiper. As the deputy and his partner were searching the Mercedes, a man the deputy later identified as Andrew approached them from the east side of the parking lot. Andrew appeared nervous, was breathing fast, and was sweating a bit. He told the deputy the Mercedes was his, but 2 individuals had stolen it from him at gunpoint 45 minutes earlier, a block or 2 north from where they were. The deputy showed Cedric to Andrew and asked if he could identify him. Andrew lied and said he did not know Cedric. The deputy determined the Mercedes belonged to a Rodolfo who was a mechanic. They confirmed he had loaned the Mercedes to Andrew while he repaired Andrew's car. The car was then released back to Andrew, with authorities not knowing that the vehicle was involved in a murder, and not knowing Andrew fled from that vehicle. The following day after the murder, Braze would post this to his Facebook account. Also that same day, the police would encounter Braze, who tried to flee, but was caught and arrested with the assistance of a K9 unit. Police found a loaded .40 caliber handgun in Braze's vehicle. Months later, in August of 2016, Andrew was placed in custody in connection with a murder. The police conducted a Perkins operation, in which they placed an agent posing as a fellow inmate into a cell with Andrew and recorded their conversation. Andrew discussed both the Nathaniel and the Stephen Johnson murder with the Perkins agent. Throughout the conversation, Andrew referred to an individual nicknamed Braze and another individual nicknamed Kilo.
He in there with an agent and he gonna start talking, man. That's why silence is golden, y'all. Silence is golden, man. You ain't supposed to say shit, especially when you in jail. You feel me? As long as you ain't got no fucked up charges that's gonna get you rolled up or you really shouldn't even be telling niggas nothing. Not about your case. You could tell niggas what you locked up for, but just to be telling these niggas factual shit that happened, nah, gang.
With Cedric, Andrew told the agent the police had told him they had found his DNA at both crime scenes. Andrew said, "For the first one, I did not touch no gun, but for the second one, I know I did. But I know I..." As to the second one, Andrew said, "Braze did the whole thing." Andrew stated he did not know anything about the first murder, but I know something about the second one for sure. The agent asked if Andrew might have left his fingerprints on any shell casings, and Andrew answered, "I didn't have no gloves or nothing." The agent then asked if Andrew thought Braze told the police that Andrew was the shooter, and Andrew said, "I don't know. I don't..."
I mean, ain't that very weird that this nigga's asking like police agent ass questions? Like, nigga, you didn't catch on like to what the fuck this nigga was. I don't know, gang. I would have caught on. Like, I don't know. I would have just probably had to get off on it. You feel me? Get off on cuz real quick, bro. But like I said, man, that's all we got time for today, man. If y'all want to check out the rest of the interview, man, head to Hood War Stories, man. And this is your boy Sleepy BeatDropTv. Hit that like, comment, that subscription button, man. And that's on gang. I'm out. Gang.